You hear me good? Yeah, I say flag. Make them say flag. I hold on. Let me come and shackle out. Hold on there. Let me shake and shackle out pod up, right? Let me get the people set up. I had to bring this over to YouTube. And there's a reason why I had to bring it over to YouTube. And it's all gonna make sense in a minute. But just let me get this shit together. And let's hear some tunes. Yo. I'm ready. Let's go. Do it. Do it. Do it. If you look good, girl, you got to I suggest you all send this video to everybody that you know, because this is going to be a very interesting afternoon for JA Radio. You see, let me get the thing started. Let me get it started. Okay? All right, let me do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. If you look, tap it up, shake it, shake it, shake it. If you look, making do it. All right, man. So my lawyer on his way over here because we got some issues today. I ain't in a joke, you know, when Babbzy go down in the hill of the accent, there's a wrestle problem. Babbzy's having some problems with JA Radio. And now they want to start saying things that they should not be saying. And now this is going to go real bad for them. Now, all you know when you see me come up here and have to blast somebody, it's because they hard of hearing. They deaf as soul. So they don't understand themselves. And they know that this is not the thing for them. You hear what I tell you? So hold on. Lawyer number 2 is coming in here. Right. Got the third one now. Well, I got 4 lawyers actually. 4 lawyers. 4 lawyers. But this one is going to be a very interesting day because, you know, let me tell you guys something. One of the things with me, you guys know me if you follow me for years, is you know that I am the kind of person that really tries to resolve things with people without it escalating and blowing up into no fucking stupidness. Because really and truly, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I got a lot of things dealing with. I don't know if you all have realized that like there haven't been carnivals in the Caribbean pretty much for the last 2 3 years, going on 3 years now. And we've been trying to make sure that a lot of these carnivals get themselves together, up and running, and that artists are starting to get their bookings and people are starting to make their money, because there is a whole heap of soca artists that really have been hit real hard by COVID. And when JA Radio now wants to come and tangle with me, I don't understand why these people don't get. I don't tangle with people. Babbzy, there's Willie Bones and Wacky Dip and Bogle and them sort of thing. I don't really do this tango thing, right? But yeah, let's get into the details. Um, because I have not gone live in about a year. Because I've not gone live in about a year, it's gonna take a while for the people to rope in, but they're gonna catch a lot of this on the replay because it's gonna be up. So I don't even know really where to start, how I end up back in an entanglement with JA Radio, right? These kind of things absolutely frustrate the hell out of me, because it's like, I don't know how to word it, but there's this thing that a lot of these people, like, they may know when to quit. You understand what I mean? Like, when you got like cockroaches in your house and you see one, you in trouble because you gonna got 100 cockroaches. This is the problem with some of these dancehall vloggers. They can be very pestilency, meaning they once they get in an interaction with you, they're here for life. Like, they don't go away. I don't really do that because culturally I'm Bajan, and Bajan people don't spend years going back and forth with people. They just tell them to suck their asshole and move on. So the fact that I'm actually even here in any kind of a conversation with JA Radio is so fucking aggravating to me. But I'll tell you how this whole thing started. So like I say, 4 years ago, I blasted JA Radio because JA Radio was in a conversation with CV, going back and forth about this Fox 5 thing. It's going to make more sense in a minute. Just hang tight, okay? Hang tight. Now, the back and forth between CV and them, because the real problem is not Wiz, The real problem is Shakira. Wiz is not really the problem because Wiz is a follower, right? We can all see there's not an alpha bone in his body, right? So he isn't really the one directing the traffic. It's Shakira. But hold on there. Hold on there. These people are asking they want to get added to the live. I ain't adding nobody to no live right now, guys. I dealing with this thing, right? So last week I was on a panel. But before we get to the panel last week, let me talk about the fact that the CV, JA Radio back and forth, Shakira called my name on a video saying, we've been YouTubers for a little while, and Babbzy has been on the internet for 9 years, and we're ahead of them. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second. When she say ahead of what? What? Like, she mean head as in penis, like giving somebody head? That's the head she means? Sucking doggy? Like, what ahead of me she could mean? She talking to me? So now, up until that point, I have been very cordial with JA Radio. The reason I met JA Radio is because Octane was going to sue them for defamation of character and slander and send them a cease and desist. So when Octane messaged me, he says, Babbzy, do you know these people in name JA Radio? Musclehead, you got your wrench, so deal with the people. Anybody come and talk and thing, you deal with them. You got your wrench, right? You the boss man in here. Musclehead, these people talking about them as bigger bloggers than me. JA Radio, Musclehead live in Toronto. Musclehead live in Toronto. Right? So when they say that they're bigger than me and this and that, I say, well, why want to call my name and how my name get in this? I don't want to wrestle dealings with all you. Musclehead there, live in Toronto, he can tell you Jay Ray, they could never, even if I don't blog for the rest of my life, they would never even reach to the levels that I reach at. The problem with these people is that I am not a dance hall blogger. So they're always trying to evaluate me with dance hall blogger criteria. I am a Caribbean blogger. And I don't know if it's that they slow. I don't know if it's that they don't understand where the Caribbean is. Maybe because they live in Jamaica, they feel that Jamaica is the Caribbean. I don't know. But this weird vibe that they bigger than me and doing more than me going on. Now you know that them things don't really bother me. I don't really give a shit. Because like the stats and the facts be there, right? Now, I blast them. They went white flag. And then that was almost 4 years ago. I don't know nothing about these people. I don't follow them up. I don't know what they're doing. I don't even know if they still blogging. Can you understand the last couple years that I had, right? So, by the way, the Easter care box is coming out, eh? So I don't know if y'all know that they got the packages, thing and thing and thing, the carrot box, right? Because I got a job. My boss name is Babbzy. Babbzy is my boss at the carrot box, right? So we can got the tasty cheese and thing for you all to come out for the Easter thing. We got the thing walking down, right? We got 2 new rum punches coming down the road, and we making some samples with the ginger beer rum punch and the sorrow rum punch. So hang tight, we gonna get it right. Now, everyone in the comments that know me, well, if they didn't come for you, you wouldn't come for them. Every single person knows I'm not the instigator. Now, there is my wonderful lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn. Tyrone Blackburn is the Caribbean's Johnny Cochran, as seen on Wendy Williams, the real daytime TV. He been on TV. He been on TV. So he is the lawyer right now handling the Nicki Minaj victim case, and he's the lawyer handling the T.I. and Tiny case. So I just want to let you know, because I don't normally brag, but we gonna get into the braggings now, right? Now, I'm on this panel over there, right? Big up coffee. I ain't even want this. This ain't have nothing to do with coffee. Team Babbzy, this has nothing to do with coffee. Team Babbzy, this has nothing to do with coffee. So I'm on this panel last week talking about the situation going on between Silk Boss and Teradan. Now, Silk Boss and Teradan, Silk Boss is a dancehall artist. Teradan is a vlogger producer who happened to be Silk Boss's manager. They had some issues and a falling out on their trip to the UK. So basically now that's news in dancehall. So before, when Teradan had first come back from England and went to Jamaica, I was on a live on Coffee's Live, and they were talking about, I wonder this and wonder that. So you know me, I'm the horse milk type person. I don't really do speculations. I rather just get the facts and get the details. Wait, I'm looking very chesty today, you know. Oh, you see my face getting hard and thing? Hey, when you see I got 2 abs, 2-pack. Like I was standing for 2-pack, or the other 4 up on vacation, but the 2-pack is there. Right, swimsuits will come out. God bless you. So I called Teradan and I asked Teradan, what happened with you and Silk Boss in England? So Teradan called me back on the video. Now, Teradan is a man that doesn't really speak really to the other bloggers, right? He just deals with what he's dealing with. So when the panel saw that he called me back, they have concluded that Teradan is my best friend, right? They have concluded that Teradan is my best friend. So now, last week, Sunday, here's where the things start. On Coffee's panel that day was called Beat Up on Teradan Day. For me, I didn't know that, because Coffee's lives run very long, on average 12 hours. So I did not hear the previous conversation of what was going on. So I was unaware that this was Beat Up on Teradan Day. Hi, Daypin. Tyrone, message me if you want, when you're ready to call in, you know, because I know you want a piece of them. I know you gonna frolic up on them. I know you want get him the get him the dirty. Wait, where's my Kleenex? Oh Lord. So yes, now anyhow. Oh, there's one. So by the way, go follow Tyrone Blackburn. Wendy Williams even calls him the next Johnny Cockburn. This is big things. So when I call into the panel, I am unaware that this is beat up on Teradan Day. So they're asking me, Babbzy, what do you think about the Teradan Silk Boss situation? Because Silk Boss had just done his interview and he gave his point of view on the situation. So now I didn't know this was beat up on Teradan Day. So a normal Babbzy coming to a situation with logic, facts, and reasoning, I start the conversation saying, well, you know what? Silk Boss said some things and I wasn't too sure. And then boom, 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 I get blazed up, attack, jump down. No, we're not calling you here today to talk about no Silk Boss or defense Silk Boss to tear down on your friend and tear down on your friend. Yo, you're biased, you're this, you're that. I ain't even get the first sentence out good, you know. These people jump down my throat. So now the whole chat jumping down against me. Whole entire chat dunning me, cussing me out, calling me this and that. And then J.A. Radio is in the chat. Ezone, big up yourself. Ezone, big up yourself, dog. Ratings. So now, J.A. Radio's in the chat. All of a sudden, I'm reading them telling me to suck out my blood clot mama. And I'm like, wait, what? Nigga, what? Gaza Ricardo, you say you want to be a moderator? Let me know, Gaza Ricardo. I will promote you. So listen, here's the thing. JA Radio's in there now. We got stuff to get off our chest. This has been 4 years we've been holding on to this. No, it's not. 4 years holding on to what? 4 years holding on to what? I live in Toronto. You live in Toronto. 4 years you've been waiting to address me? You're lying. I'm the easiest motherfucker to find. There is no 4 Series blue Beamer convertible with the trimmings and detailing that my car got on it. I'm everywhere. Jane and Finch Mall, Sheridan Mall. I am everywhere by myself. What do you mean you've been waiting to get stuff off my chest? My Carrot Box has my number. Instagram has my contact. What do you mean you've been waiting to get stuff off your chest? You're lying. No. What happens is JA Radio sees some of their friends from the area of Jamaica that they're in, Linstead, and now they got back a tip, so now they can talk tough. So Wiz told me to suck my mother 6 times. Shakira ran off her mouth talking about how they moved out of the projects and bought a house, and I still live at home with my mom and my parents. Interesting stuff, very interesting stuff. And one comment got trapped. And when the comment got trapped, Shakira come off of the internet because your mother's soon dead and go look, you need to go look money for bury her. Come off of the internet because my mother's soon dead and I need to go look money for bury her. One of the admins trapped the comment and deleted it. Big Hill, my mother. Big Hill, my mother. Gone dead soon and I gotta go look for money to bury her. Interesting. So as a Bajan, I know nothing is off limits in cussing. So I can't be mad that they come and they diss my mother. Because even though I wasn't cussing with them, they came and started cussing with me. They talk about my mother soon dead and go get buried and this and that. I don't think they know that across the Caribbean, if we look at the top 5 mothers, Popcorn, Mother is in the top 5. Big Hill is in the top 5. Because everybody know my mother don't trouble nobody. My mom gonna come and church him a dancehall song. And my mom, so now the gloves are off. Interesting. So now I go on my Instagram page because Shakira's in the comments. We are bigger than you. You are jealous of us because we're bigger than you. We're bigger than you. We're bigger than you. Here's the problem with Shakira. Shakira is one of these people that we call poor great in Barbados, right? She left Jamaica, come up in Canada. She went to college. She got a little bit of education. Now all of a sudden, she needs a Nobel Peace motherfucking prize. And she's smarter than Barack Obama and every other fucking black person on the planet. That's one thing. But another thing, what she does is she has this assumption that no other black people but her are educated. So when I put up the post on my wall, everybody's like, who's JA Radio? Them to know JA Radio. Now, hold on there. We got the people in here. I wake up today to a post from JA Radio tagging me. This is in response to the original post that I did, right? Now, here is Shakira, more than likely, because, well, it could be Wiz, but just seeing this nonsense because unlike some waste gal, I'm busy building my life. Show of hands. Who in the chat has ever been featured on an international TV station? Fox 5 New York before. I'll wait. Shakira, with her bold self. Who in the chat has ever been featured on an international TV station? Fox 5 New York before. I'll wait. Who are these goat cunts talking to? Me? No, Musclehead, I can done them. I get introduced them to Power Soca. Because JA Radio on numerous occasions, on numerous videos, talk about how much Soca that they hate. They hate Soca. On numerous of their videos, they talk about how the rest of us in the Caribbean are trying to be Jamaican so desperately, and Jamaica is the known country in the Caribbean, and the rest of us don't have no culture, which is why go and look at the videos. They're all there. There was actually one of those videos I called in and I'm like, I wouldn't really, if I was you, I would not really get on a video and talk like this because this could go badly for you. Caribbean people have culture. The reason that they listen and support dancehall is because they're not crab in a barrel. They're supporters. It's the region's music and they support it. They're not supporting reggae and dancehall because they want to be Jamaican. They're supporting reggae and dancehall because reggae and dancehall is Caribbean music. And they're supporting their region's music. Kim Welsh. Ooh. Ooh. Now, if I was featured on an international TV news station, why these people wake up and choose violence? Very interesting. So I don't even get to the good shit in this post yet because God bless you. From they tag me, Team Babbzy did see it, and Team Babbzy dep on it. So, Wiz and Shack, I come to shake and shackle out. No, hold on. Let me find a song here for you quick before I bring out the things that the people. Let me play a song here that that will suit this situation because you know Team Babbzy don't play. I warned you guys a million and one times, don't play with me, but y'all play with me and Team Babbzy track your asses down. This is not gonna go well. But let me get a song here for you. Let me see. Your voice is coming. Let me speak it up to get to you guys. read that for y'all. Right there. Someone Beijing gonna translate this for you. But understand what's going on with you guys right now, because I can shackle you out now. Hold on there. I can rip your pants. I can make you dance. You can feel that pain. Even if I can get your boy. I can sink your bottom. I gotta beat you with fire. It's alright. Yo, get up and wine for this right now. Shakira walked right into she fucking great. God bless her, become a skin out yours now. She ain't by being a fucking sweet, but I tell one, don't play with me. Cause when my teams grabble up on your neck, them ain't gonna come off. Shakira! Well, let me formally introduce myself. My name is Carla Babb. Pleased to meet you, Shakira Mitchell and Avando Mitchell. With you, mother name you Avanda? God bless you, them ain't like you. Avanda Mitchell? Avanda Mitchell is your government name, you know. Oh, God. Wait till you the old horse find ya. They track you to fuck down, God bless you. This is a world record piece, too. That's without me even lifting a finger yet. That's with all you coming on social media and quarreling with me. Follow Musclehead, please. Report the entertainment podcast, but follow him. Big, you're realest man in the industry, right? This such. Avanda Mitchell, Shakira Mitchell. You should have never whine and jiggle and rock up in a this. You see, there was a comment that you made in the chat when you said that at least you moved out of the projects and bought your own house with Wiz. I still live at home with my mama. Actually, before I shackle you out, let me give you the real on me, because I know you're going to be like, Babbzy say she got this, and Babbzy say she got that. Hold on, call the people, because I can shackle out JA Radio right now. Avanda, you parents don't like you. Welcome to York University Verified Degree. This is degree verification, right? Because the people say, I don't see. And I go come off of the social media and go back to school and all these things. So just to show you how bad I is, and I ain't got no issues to come and talk about what's going on in my life, because I ain't got nothing to hide. I've been a public person. How many years now, Musclehead? Somebody tell them, right? Somebody tell them how many years I've been a public person. I ain't frightened to talk what's going on around me. I can hit you all any minute there, though. I can rip your pants. I can make you dance. Avanda, God bless you. I ain't know it. I can tell you how this whole thing starts. I can tell you how this whole thing starts. Boy, you don't like Soca. I can introduce you to Power Soca today, right? You see the name there? You see that name? That's my name, right? That's me, Carla Babb. That's me. Now, at York University, I have not one, but 2 degrees. In 2005 October and June 2006. So, I'm more educated than you. I'm actually more educated than you, Shakira Mitchell and Avanda Mitchell combined. Because I have 3 degrees. But we're going to work with these 2 here, Avanda. So, I can't be a waste gal. I'm more educated than you. So, does that constitute waste? Because if I'm a waste gal, education-wise, you're a little bit lower than me. Okay. Now, speaking about moving out of the ghetto projects, we can get to that in a minute. And I live at home with my mother and them people. That's not true. I don't live at home with my mother. My mother lived with me. I don't know. I know that your mother, you see, here's the problem with a lot of you. Shakira, your mother brought you to Sister Scantleberry, Peter Gay Williams Scantleberry, drop you off at her house so that she could go and get Fabuloso to do the laundry, and she never come back. So it might be odd to you that somebody like me and my mother get along, because your mother went for Fabuloso and Breeze and she never come back for you. You understand? Because when you start pelting talk about people, I don't think your Rastaman father would appreciate that. Rastas don't engage in this type of fuckery, do they? Oh, plead my cause, oh Jah. Now, in case you have any questions about where I live, we can show you. So the home that I live in right now, this is the value of my home. $1,230,700 as per Royal Bank value estimation. That's a what's that, a level A bank? My house is 1.2 million something dollars. You and Wiz can live out here. You got a lot of boxy to live out here. So the house that you and Wiz bought coming out of the projects, congratulations. Big up Black ownership for home. But my one kid paid for this house. And you too can't afford to live here. Combined, you can't live here. That I one paid for. I have big body Benz and big body Beamer in my driveway. You guys, the last I saw, you drive a Chevrolet Colt Bolt or whatever. I don't really know North American cars. But what I could tell you is that you could go to Walmart and buy engine oil for your car. I can't. If I needed antifreeze for my radiator and use yours, your car would give my car herpes and syphilis and gonorrhea. Audacity. So I live in a better house than you. I am more educated than you. I have 2 cars better than your 1 car. Can you highlight where I would be jealous of you from, please? I'm just trying to find out what criteria you are using that would determine that you're bigger than me in blogging. We're just trying to get where you're bigger than me in life, because you two bird brains combined still ain't even at the level I'm at. Combined. Anyhow, here's where y'all come from. So let me get this right. So the All Horse Association tracked you guys down to Bowmanville, where you buy a house. So Shakira Mitchell, Avando Mitchell, you bought your house. Closing date was July 29th, 2020. Right? And just to show you that we ain't capping out here, your property taxes in 2020 was $3,338.21. And there's something very interesting here. There's another person listed on the ownership of you guys' house. So there's 3 of you. So 3 of you still are not able to live in the area that I live in. If you guys came in my area, my neighbors would call pest control. So you live in Bowmanville. You probably wonder how they found that out, right? You gonna wonder a lot of other things too. Hold on, Shakira and Avando. We got you, God bless you. We got you. So one of my fans wanted to know, how could you live in the projects, but you are on immigration coming up here to Canada? Something doesn't add up. You came from Jamaica. You're living in project housing in Perth projects. By the way, I'm born and raised in Canada, and I never lived in no projects yet. Not to say that there's a problem with the projects, but you left good old Jamaica, where you had big trees in your backyard, where you had June plum and thing, and then come and live in Canada in the projects. I don't know. 5 and 5, what you call it? 10. Sing, come again. Which got people thinking, you left Jamaica, you're living in the projects, and now you bought a house? Which prompted somebody to pull your immigration information. Because you, as a non-Canadian, are on social media calling a born and raised Canadian a waste gal. That is enough grounds for somebody to be able to investigate your immigration file. Oh God. Oh God, why you trouble board face? Hard face ain't got no Ross. Oh man, it's Babbzy. Now we done sink you like Ross. Oh. Then went and dig up in your immigration, Shakira And just to let you know that we not capping, I would be very afraid if I was you. You would come up here as a student visa, and then you'd drop out of school, and then you'd find a loophole. And the loophole that you find was to switch to a work permit for a year. You'd switch to work permit, and you'd working on some Jamaican patty shop. Why you ain't tell me that you'd working in a Jamaican patty shop? God bless, I would have come and get red pea soup, and I want my beef patty extra cheese, please. Extra cheese, please. And a festival with the red pea soup, by the way. I don't know. Now you in trouble. Because immigration is stating that you are listed as a single individual on your immigration documentation. That would be falsifying information because you are married to Wiz. You got married to Wiz in 2014. So why are you telling Canada that you are single, but you're actually married to Wiz? Don't worry. Avanda's immigration file gonna come next, but not today. Dead, damn dead. You're in a trouble, you know? You're in a trouble, you know? Is that what you Jamaicans say? Brawling. So now the investigation starts because people are wondering why you, who is not a Canadian, is on social media calling a Canadian person born and raised derogatory names. Did you know that that is reason to have your Canadian citizenship application denied? Did you read the fine print on there? You are not supposed to interfere with any full-blown Canadian. You're on loan in my country. You know how you Jamaicans always want to be like, that's always our music. Jamaica is ours. You're in my country now. So when you in Rome, you got to do what the Romans do. And in Rome, you are not supposed to be talking to a born and raised Canadian. That is actually reasons to deny your admission into Canada and be a citizen. Because you see, this whole Fox 5 thing you keep bragging about, right? You couldn't go to Fox 5 in America and New York because you're Jamaican. You're not Canadian. Even though you live in Canada, you would want everybody to believe that you're this big landed Canadian and you all this and you all that. You could buy a house in Canada and not be a Canadian. Canada can take your money. Tyrone instigating it because Tyrone got the info. This is the thing. This is the big body blogger. This is the champion blogger. There's a reason why I am the governor of the Caribbean, because I have all these people connections for good. When we do Dear Babbzy, immigration helps. When we do Dear Babbzy, all kind of people help. So now here's the question. How did Wiz get up here if you're not married to him and you didn't file for him? Because originally what the people thought might have happened is that you might have falsified your income on your immigration documents. No, you're just lying about your marital status. They've already attached all your threats to your file, to your file on immigration, by the way. I don't have access to immigration files, right? I's Babbzy. I work for the care box by Babbzy. So my boss, Gavin says, be careful. My lawyer is right there. These are not allegations. These are not allegations. So now you are not a Canadian citizen, and you are using the internet to harass a born and raised Canadian. It's not a good look for you right now. Oh, it's going to get worse though. So why them trouble me, Tyrone? Why? So we still want to know how you got into project housing. Still want to find out how you come to into project housing. Oh, Tyrone, they're right there. You can get the information. So here's the bigger kicker right now. So Shakira and Wiz work for a company called the CEE, right? The CEE is a organization. It's called the Center for Young Black Professionals. Both of them work there. And here is the kicker with this, right? So their workplace may be fine with all of their antics on social media and everything that they do and all of the issues that they cause, right? Only in it would think illegal people can buy a house. I didn't say you're illegal. I said you're not a Canadian citizen. You are not a Canadian citizen. That's why you can't go to Fox 5 in New York because you have to apply to Fox 5 New York as a Jamaican, which means you would need a visa. If you were Canadian, you would have been able to go to America. You cannot go to America. You cannot go to America. Congrats on your house sale. You're closing on May the 19th. I'm talking Dosey. Push me today, Wiz and Shack. Push me, nigga. Push me. Tyrone can send the cease and desist to your workplace. You can send the cease and desist to me, to him. That's my lawyer right there. Tell me how I'm fully dunked. You're fully dunked. Because you don't know when to fucking back off of somebody. Now you come embarrass your fucking self. I never said you're illegal in Canada. You're not a citizen of Canada, which means my citizenship outranks yours. You are a secondary level person to me. You are not even supposed to be in my chat bothering me. I can get YouTube to get your IP address and track you down and prove that you're cyberbullying me. What are you doing? I would tread lightly so you could become a Canadian, because I don't know if you guys are going to be able to build some goats and sheep and have a little hut out in fucking St. Anne's in someplace in Jamaica. You need to watch what you're doing. You need to watch what you're doing, Wiz and Shaq. Both of you. Because you are putting eyes for all these people on you. Your company, the CEE Center of Young Black Professionals, is contracted to the city of Toronto. The city of Toronto does not have an after hours program where their employees can act like a cunt. You are technically a consultant / contractor for the city of Toronto. The city of Toronto absolutely has zero tolerance for cyberbullying. Everything that you are doing right now can cause the CEE to lose funding for the city of Toronto. You want to know how I do that? Because dear Babbzy works with the city of Toronto when people write in and they need help with their social work and their social services. Keep pressing on me and I'm gonna put my fucking blog on your neck, because you are not no big bloggers. You need to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Don't run and whine and jiggle and rock up in this. It's not Yeti Boss. This is not Yeti Boss. This is not some cheerless blogger that can't make fucking things happen. It can go so bad for you that if you ever decide to take a cruise in the Caribbean, that you can't even get off the Rassel boat because Bahamas got your block. You don't think I have immigration people in every single Caribbean island? It's in your mind that I'm some small time blogger and that you're bigger than me. You are going to learn the fucking hard way. The real estate agent that sold your house, Tyrone can send them a letter to ask to do a triple inspection. That fraudulent activity is going on with your house sale. Play with me, bitch. Because you will go back in Jamaica and sell rassel, yams, and breadfruit in Coronation Market. I ask you guys politely to leave me alone. I don't fuck with you. And every single one of my fans know that I don't fuck with you. So every single one of my fans know that you coming over here, I have never come on your channel and said a word to you because I don't fuck with you. You don't come up on my radar. You see, if it was nice, I would send a message to Santia Bradshaw, the Deputy Prime Minister of Barbados, that would allow you to get Bajan citizenship so you could go to America. My lawyer's right here, JA Radio. Talk to him right there. Talk to him. Gloves off. Oh, remember, I can't get deported. Play with me. Let's do this, nigga. We ready. Bad man, sucked my mother 6 times, but my mother got 1 foot in a grave. You are on social media talking about people in Canada that never even take $1 in a day in their life from the government, and you living in project housing? No, since you think you're bad, we can press you. Tyrone can press you. Teradan, if you watching, if you want Tyrone to send a letter on your behalf and put a civil suit against Wiz and Shaq for sitting down on a video saying that you are a thief and stealing money, that is defamation of character and slander. They don't have any evidence of that. I did not post your address online. I said you live in Bowmanville. Remember, you're supposed to be all these intelligence people. How come you're struggling so much to comprehend? You two are Christians. What are you doing here? Why are you on social media talking about whatever? So the city of Toronto, who I work with, can very easily send a letter to the CEE to let them know that their IT communications manager and their finance operations manager are on social media bothering and harassing a Canadian that does a lot of work with them to help the charity people with her Dear Babbzy charity. Oh, so do you want problems for your job too? You're a center for young Black professionals, and you are on social media harassing a Black professional that is clean as a whistle. You're not bad. You chat too much and you're stupid. The video that you did against Jay Frey, where you put a face on it, that is cyberbullying. You cannot take somebody's picture and put it on a donkey. Almost half of your videos are cyberbullying videos. You are cyberbullying Teradan from Canada on Canadian soil to Jamaica. That's a crime. You are cyberbullying a Canadian. You've just proven it. You walk in here and come run off your fucking mouth because you don't know when to back down. So since your blog is so big, get it from underneath mine when it comes and sits down on your motherfucking ass, because we ain't even done yet. Does the CRA know that you two are the biggest YouTubers in the world? Because when you were living in the projects, you were collecting money from YouTube. You were getting paid by YouTube and living in the projects. The projects that were here built in Perth projects was built for Canadian people that need assistance. You are not a Canadian. What are you doing in a project on YouTube collecting money when some needy family needed that home that you and Shakira then used? Tell me what you were doing there. Why were you there? Now they're going to investigate what you were doing then, because the CRA don't play. Now you know you're in trouble. You could stunt and front all you want. The CRA, either you declared your YouTube income or you did not declare your YouTube income. You want to hear something funny? I don't have YouTube income. So you contact them for me. But bored face, hard face ain't gonna run. So manners, Babbzy just do to people that want to fuck around. You guys keep talking about my numbers. Here's why my numbers look why they look right now at 116. Because my fans are dispersed all over the world. Majority of my fans at this exact moment are in bed. They're going to wake up tomorrow morning and see this video. You see, you have fans in Jamaica, Toronto, and America. So you are all in the same time zone. My fans are all across the world. So why you keep looking at my views and you keep looking at my numbers, you better hope that you declare your income. You better hope that the house mortgage that you're going for, you ain't fabricating your income. You think that I'm Yeti Boss or one of them that hide my face? By the way, I want you guys to know something as well. I don't think you know that we can find you anywhere you are. Doesn't matter if your face is showing. Doesn't matter if no one sees you. You are tracked by your IP address. When you log on to StreamYard on Coffee's platform, we can request the IP addresses that were on the platform that day because we need to do a civil suit or a criminal suit. So anybody that doesn't know that they're being tracked, even if they don't show their face, we can find you. It would be better for you to go and top my name on a veranda. And you can use a VPN to hide your address so that you think that nobody can find you. You log into a VPN hider. That VPN login has your IP address because when they go to trace back your address, it's going to go to the VPN blocker like Hide My Ass. Hide My Ass has your VPN. If you turn your phone off and your location services are off, your phone is still pinging off cell phone towers in its area. There is nothing you can do in this day and age and hide. The problem with you guys is you have a very tough, hard fucking way to realize that I'm a bigger heavyweight blogger to you. You just don't understand this. And I don't know if it's because you're dunksy. I don't know if it's because you're slow. You cannot go in Trinidad. You might have 5 fans in Trinidad and all of them are Vybz Kartel fans. So now that you've come and made an ass of yourself in the chat, and this is documented, this will be given to your workplace, the City of Toronto, immigration, and the CRA. because now we're concerned as Canadians what you two non-Canadians are doing in our country. This is not what you're supposed to be here to do. If you came here to scandal and drag down people, why didn't you stay in the tenement yard that you come from in Jamaica? What did you come up here for? To terrorize people and harass people and bother people that don't even look at you. Talking about 4 years, you had to come and address me. No, you got strength because you saw Philly Reggae and them in the chat, and you felt like this is the time to come and trouble Babbzy because she outnumbered. But what you don't know is it could be 100 of you motherfucking dancehall, wishy-washy ass bloggers. You guys can't test me. You are not no real problem to me. The CRA is a real problem. Immigration is a real problem. You already falsified information on your CRA on your immigration application. Why are you falsifying? Why are you listing that you are not married on your immigration documents? Because you used the student visa loophole to get up here. And you used the student visa loophole to get up here, which is how you were able to even get subsidy housing, unless it was in someone else's name, and now they're gonna be fucked too. They're gonna be fucked for just even trying to help you. Cause when the CRA gets involved, now you got problems. On top of that, your house closes on May 19th. You can go and dig up and ask questions and be like, how did Babbzy get this information? Babbzy got this information because you publicly on your Instagram page called me a waste gal, tagged me to it, right? You see, you can come back and say, I cyberbullied you too. Here's the problem. I'm Canadian. I won't leave here. I'll go to jail. I'll do time. I'll get a charge. I'll do community service. You will go back to Jamaica. We're not the same. You will go back to Jamaica. I'm not leaving. Where am I supposed to go? I'm from here. You guys think you're the smartest people on the planet. And the problem is, your ego is the only thing bigger than anything here. It's your ego and your inability to realize when you need to back down, your inability to realize when your goose is cooked. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to hear from your lawyer. Tell him to call me right now. iPhone 13 Pro Max. Tell him to call me. We both here. S22 Ultra. This new thing, you can write on it, you know. But I can never see come see, right? I know you can write with a phone. God bless. They got these here. Send them. Send them. And you know what's going to happen? When we go to court, it's going to be you guys sat on a video 4 years ago and called my name. I have never bothered you. I have never come on your channel. I have never called your name. And then it's going to be you guys saw me on a panel 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago on Copy's panel, and you started cyberbullying me in the comments. What are you going to get your lawyer to come and do? Your lawyer's going to do what? As a non-Canadian, a Canadian has all right to be concerned about their safety with non-Canadian people's behavior in Canada. You are also cyberbullying and you don't have a case. No immigration give a shit about cyberbullying. Tell them that. Tell them that. Tell them that. So they don't own their house? No, they own their house. They own their house. They just sold their house March 7th. As per the Old Horse Association, they found their information. They tracked them down because somebody said they say what about Babbzy mother? Why would they be talking about Babbzy mother? I don't know. I don't know Christians that behave like this. You see, here's what Radio's real problem is. They came out the gate real strong, right? But watch how life is. You see, me, I've been in a marathon, you know. I've been in a marathon. So when I hear these people talking about who here has been on an international TV station, what are you talking about? My mother and I have been on TV for blue draws, that you call it in Jamaica. We call it stew conkies in Barbados or other places. and for her fish cakes, what you Jamaicans call fish fritters. We've been on TV in Belize, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Panama. That's just that's just off of them coming and asking me for that content to use. Documentary about roaches being made. The content that I did and I recorded with Roach is being leveraged. What are you talking about? I don't know what it is in your mind. Maybe it's because you don't know how to point out Barbados and Trinidad on a map. But it's like you have this belief that you are somebody out here. It could get bad for you that you can't even come off the boat when you go on a cruise. Because you can't get into none of the islands. Because you already say that them ain't a buddy, and them this, and them that. Send the cease and desist to Tyrone. Because Tyrone sending one to all ya. You think what lawyer you got that could test a lawyer that dealing with the Nicki Minaj case? You know what kind of pit bull Tyrone is? And Tyrone already know. When Tyrone put out the Nicki Minaj information and the people think King Babbzy back him and held him up. I want to see what you gonna do, Wiz and Shack. Step out, man. Call immigration on me. I born here. Tell CRA that I got YouTube money. I ain't making the money off YouTube. You two fucking dirty foot cunts, rascal, mudhouse, straw hut, rascal people come up here and want to pomp a cent like you important. You ain't a fucking buddy. Now let me deal with you in this Fox 5 thing. And because you two are going to go down in history as the two dumbest bloggers in the history of dancehall blogging. First off, you're not actually dancehall bloggers because you don't cover dancehall, right? And I find it very funny that you think like, who in dancehall do you guys even work with? Fox 5 isn't dancehall. Who in dancehall do you people work with? Artists don't support you. When last have you seen our artists on your segment? If you're bigger than me, then you should have big, huge interviews with big, huge artists. How come you don't have any interviews with artists on your channel? Probably because you're a nobody. Probably. Because you're not doing any content for dancehall to support dancehall. You're doing content lying on Terradam. You're doing content cyberbullying Jay Frey with pictures, calling him a goat and sheep and all these things. You're doing videos where you're talking about Shensia had sex with Prince Pine, and you want to come in and talk about send lawyer? Send them. The amount of people and evidence on your channel that you tear down. You think you're going to match up to me? I was on TV in Jamaica. Go and ask Maureen Johnson, whose daughter named Sharice White that was murdered in Barbados and did not have the money to fly her daughter back to Jamaica. We gave her the money to fly her daughter back on the news. What are you talking about? What have you done charity-wise for Jamaica? When COVID hit, we were on ground zero in Jamaica, making sure that people were getting baskets of food and baskets of things. The videos are on my page. We were in Trinidad. We were in Barbados. People were writing to me and they were saying, yo, we don't have no food. We don't even know what we're going to do the next. I'm not Jamaican, but yet I'm down there dealing with food basket for Jamaicans. What did you do when COVID hit for Jamaica? What did you do for the Bahamas when the hurricane hit? Because our page turned into lost and found. And I topped up people's phone with my personal money so that people could get to talk to their family members, because the people who live in the UK and Poland and all these places couldn't find their family. And we were at ground zero and went and found their family for them. Let me say, what is it that you guys do besides talk people's name on a live? I don't understand in your mind what you're talking about. I was a bigger blogger than you guys in my first year of blogging. Every time you guys are on a video, we don't need your money. We had this, because you're in the projects. All them times you're bragging about what you have, what you could do, you was living in projects. In a house that some Canadian person probably should have been in and couldn't be in because you were in it. You were in it, sitting down, showing all your flashy technology, showing all your flashy this and that, and collecting YouTube money in project housing when somebody from Canada who was a Canadian needed that space. Maybe you didn't sign for it, but whoever did is going to be in a whole bunch of trouble. You guys, yo, brawling, brawling. You're in our problems, you know. And I could have left you alone. But I'm glad I did it because you see how you come and make an ass of yourself today? You just proved to everybody how fucking stupid you are. Now, you are the only two bloggers ever in the history of blogging in dancehall to get finessed by not one, but by two people. Let me explain to you how you've been finessed, okay? Now, Vybz Kartel finessed you. Let me tell you how. So, Vybz Kartel is in prison. And Vybz Kartel has to watch how he spends his money because clearly he's not working and performing at shows. So he has a different kind of a budget than an artist would that's on the street. So what does that mean? Well, it means that he has to look for creative ways to save money. One of the biggest budgets for any artist is promo and trying to get their music out there and marketing, right? He slashed his promo to $0. You want to know how? Because he got bumbo fools like you to get up and convert your entire platform to a Gaza platform. Now you are you are a descendant of Vybz Kartel. And you cannot even post content now without Vybz Kartel's approval. You don't necessarily have to send him the video and be like, hey, Kartel, we're planning on talking about this and that today. No, but if you post something that he don't like, you got to take it down in 30 seconds flat. And you two have proudly come on your platform and declared, I'm biased. I'm Gaza. I'm biased for Kartel. I'm biased. Gaza was said, yes. Kartel slashed his marketing budget by giving you a jingle dub plate and a fucking Tasty's patty with extra cheese. He managed to get you to become his marketing strategy. So when you play his songs in your videos, you can't collect any money for YouTube for that. Kartel collects that money. You can trick some of the goats that follow you, but you can't trick we. So right now, if Vybz Kartel wakes up tomorrow and says, I don't want you guys following me anymore, Wiz and Shaq, what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You know the story of Lisa Hype, right? So you see how Lisa Hype got kicked out of the Gaza? You saw what happened, right? When she got kicked out of the Gaza, she can't work with Gaza producers. She can't work with non-Gaza producers because everybody had her labeled as Gaza. So for years, Lisa Hype kicked around, couldn't do anything. They all put out sex video and picture with Lisa Hyper. Guess what? Guess where Lisa Hyper is right now? She's a part of Gaza. Because Kartel's grip on her is so strong, she had to go back to Gaza to survive. When you go live to promote Kartel's song, you are saving Kartel thousands of dollars. When you go live to talk about Kartel's new video, you are saving Kartel thousands of dollars and making him money from the copyright on the song and the music. Did you know that? Because he can't get Pterodon to convert his platform. He can't get CMR to convert his platform. So he had to take who he could get. Remember, the real reason that you don't like CMR and Chrissy is because you have never from the same area, Jamaica. And you think you're the biggest thing to ever come out of Jamaica. The two of you think you're the smartest, most accomplished, most powerful people to come out of Jamaica. And Chrissy and Kushane have run laps around you 100 times. So now people who were good to you when you lived back in Jamaica, you come up here now and want to diss them over YouTube because you're bad mind. The same reason that you fight CV. You fight CV for the interview. And CV's a good piece of cunt too, you know. But you fight CV for the interview because you could not fly there and do it. Because your friends at Fox 5 said they tried to get you to come there and you guys turned it down. You turned it down because you cannot get in America. You're Jamaican. You're Jamaicans living in Canada. And if you think anything that I've said today is capping, if you think anything I said today Right. Can a non-resident buy a house in Canada? There is no law that prohibits anyone from buying property in Canada. You can buy a house in Canada and you're not a Canadian. You don't have to be Canadian to buy a house here. Because it would make no sense that they would have Fox 5 would have wanted to pay for you to come there, accommodate you, and you didn't go with your big, but you're over here bragging about international coverage. So Cartel finessing you, and Fox 5 is finessing you. Because let me tell you how Fox 5 is finessing you. You see, whoever at Fox 5 has whatever they're planning to do with dancehall, you are their guinea pig. So if you notice, they funnel all their dancehall information through you. There's a reason why. Because whenever what agenda they have is fulfilled, they will be in the clear and you will be left holding the bag. If you were really doing stuff with Fox 5, where's your weather segment? Where's your segment each week to say the rundown and this and that? Where are all these segments? If you were really a part of Fox 5, you would have a segment on their station. You're over here talking about, I need to give you proof of my endorsements because you didn't see them. Yo, when I tell, hey, so I'm going to teach you guys a little something about blogging, right? So I know the other day you might have seen Popcorn and Skilly Bang in a Nike ad with the Nike shoes on their foot, right? That type of endorsement I do not do. Okay. The reason that I don't do that type of endorsement is for a few reasons. One, I am my own brand. So I do not do endorsements where I am representing for someone else's brand in that manner aesthetically. Who was at my event when Heineken sponsored it? I was sponsored for Heineken for almost 2 years. Do you think that I bought all those cases of Heineken that people went home with 12 packs and 24 pack cases of Heineken when they went home? And it wasn't one or two cases, it was hundreds of cases. Almost every single person at that event left with a Heineken case. You think I bought those cases? The endorsements that I do are more subtle so that it doesn't come across as aggressive. Reason being is Caribbean people are very watchy when it comes to your pocket. So if I'm on a Nike ad, everybody's gonna be like, "Don't support Babbzy because she did one big blood clot billboard with Popcorn and Skilly Bang. She have money, nobody give her nothing." That is how Caribbean people can be. So no, you're never gonna see me in a commercial like, "Hi, my name is Babbzy. I'm here representing for Digital, and I want to show you the iPhone 13 Pro Max. You know, I am the ambassador for this phone." You will never see me do promotion like that. But what you will see me do is, "You wait down on Spring Garden, Goblin, and you see clear. Hey, you digital like they walk upon things around there with the technology, you know. Hey, oh hold on. First 20 people to comment, I can send you $100 from digital. You think I want to buy minutes from digital to give to my fans? You fucking idiots. You are some never see come see rascal idiots, you know. When I'm on Spring Garden with a digital phone with digital data and it clear as day, that is digital endorsement. They are the one that paying for this, paying for that, paying for accommodation. What are you talking about? 1 year I was endorsed by Flow. When I'm with Flow, you think I bought all those virtual headsets to give away to fans? A virtual headset in Barbados is like 700-800 US dollars. I have the money to go and buy all them headsets to give away to people. Flow came and gave them to the people. Flow came and gave them to the people. Colombian Emeralds. What endorsement do you want me to show you? You want me to show you a billboard in Manhattan? You people are so fucking stupid. It's because you have in your mind how things are supposed to be, yet you don't know shit. I can tell you the same day I got money from Heineken. When they gave me the check, I asked them if it's me that this check is supposed to come to because I couldn't even understand what was going on with the check. I call them back and say, remember, I come from the ghetto and I'm a poor person, you know. So if I try and go in the bank and cash this, I don't want to get locked up, you know. I said, no, Babbzy, that's the first half, the second half coming the Tuesday after Kadooman. When they come off the phone, I went in the outhouse and sit down there and cry for half an hour. And I'm like, listen, but this is real money, this blogging thing. And I call my mother crying and say, Mom, you can retire. Come home. I got you. This blogging thing can work. It can work. We can be okay. Back then, I used to take 2-year and 3-year endorsement deals. Now I can't do that because yesterday's price may not be today's price. And I don't want to be locked in with no companies for no 12 and 24-month contract because then now, if other opportunities come my way, I'm not going to be able to take them. I had alcohol companies wanting to sign me last year. If I just signed with them, I didn't be fuck up now for the carrot box rum punch because I wouldn't be able to use half the rums for the rum punch that I'm selling for my brand right now. But I would have jumped up and take a contract from Cockspur or Mount Gay and then can't make no moves for my brand. So not everybody is licky when it comes to endorsements and jump up and take people money because people like me is running a marathon. So I got to think if I deal with this contract, how is this going to mess me up over the next 12 months? You know what, Babbzy? Take it easy. I had food companies to come do endorsements on my page. The reason that we didn't take them is because before my mother got sick, she was going to do her own cooking show. She had her own segment to run out and thing and she got sick. I can't sign to a food company, and my mother then now can't use products from Grace and Mr. Gooders and them because that's what these companies do. Then just limit your ability to work with other companies. So because I gotta make sure I'm number one for me, I gotta look out for me. I don't deal with companies like that anymore. I might do a 1 month here or whatever, but I don't do no 24 months on billboard for companies and things. Because they're not gonna hurt my own brand. My own brand got to thrive and build. I can be on a billboard for Carrot Box. I can be on a billboard for the rum punch that I got. You two are to never come see people that don't fucking understand nothing. You sit down and you watch people. And because you don't understand your head from your ass, you sit down and you run your mouth and you talk. You don't know fucking nothing about me. When you see me on a billboard, it can be for my fucking company. I ain't going on the billboard for nobody. I could have gone on billboard for Colombian Emeralds. I could sit here and show you fucking. What are you talking about? But because you two are two barefoot, rab strap, mudhouse, straw hut cunts, you can jump to anybody that come in to give you money. Nigga, we're not the same. All I ever asked for you two was to leave me alone, B. Leave me alone. I have never come on your channel. I have never gone on your page. I don't even fucking know nothing about you. Leave me alone. Oh, we bigger than you. We're. Do you want to do a poll with actually Jamaican dancehall artists and have them embarrass you? The only people that support you is Gaza. Then you got the nerve to sit down and say, well, you know, the reason why we're not on YouTube anymore is because YouTube is toxic. YouTube is toxic? But if you just ever see the light, YouTube is toxic? Wiz and Shaq are talking about toxicity? Let me give you a little history about the two of you in this YouTube thing. Before YouTube actually came on YouTube, there was nowhere for dancehall trolls to have a conversation. YouTube was peaceful when it came to dancehall before YouTube came. So yes, you should be credited for certain things. You should be credited for giving dancehall trolls a voice in the chat and giving dancehall trolls the ability to call into a fucking platform and tell lies on artists and tell lies on people. Because before you guys came, they could not call nobody and come and say, Bounty killer, Batty boy. Yo, man, now lick me and them tell me, say, boy, them know a man we used to fuck, talk ranking, you know, die, yo, me have story to give you. There was nowhere for them to do that. You gave them that platform. You gave dancehall trolls a place to live. Dancehall trolls didn't have a voice. You were the one that gave it to them. And now the same voice you gave to dancehall trolls, you're here bawling about, talking about toxicity, talking about people are always on YouTube watching people. Who watch people more than the two of you? You're out here making fun of Jay Free. Why don't you do new artist Mondays? Because they got artists in Toronto that want help. Wiz and Shaq, since you do so much for dance hall, go and make a segment where people like Kurt Diamond and Isis and Tristan Five Star and all these people can come. You know about Kim Kelly because Kim Kelly had a song with Tommy Lee and Kim Kelly is Gaza. How about you help these non-Gaza Toronto dancehall artists get some help? How about you help these Trinidadian dancehall artists get exposure? No, you're not going to help them because you don't give a fuck about dancehall. How come you don't cover African dancehall? Shatta Wally, Pata Rankin, all them men sing dancehall. You don't give them no highlight because you are not here for dancehall. The only reason you are here is because there's no other category of blogging you could have come in. You were able to walk into dancehall blogging because you have a Jamaican accent. How the fuck you gonna talk to somebody like me that had to prove and 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 prove their time and time again why I should be in dancehall? It's the people that tell me to be in dancehall. It's the people that call me Caribbean governor. I didn't turn up one day and be like, oh, I'm the Caribbean governor. The people give me that title. I didn't make it up. Because the people know that you gonna stand up against the Gonzalez family in St. Vincent. If Yogi Farrell had to wait for you and Wiz Shack to come and get her, she would have dead. Go and Google the story. How did Yogi Farrell get on the mental? Yogi Farrell is a model in St. Vincent with an alleged affair with the Prime Minister's son, Carmelo. When he got rid of her, she did not take it well. And when she saw his wife in town in St. Vincent, she said words to her and they put her in a mental institution. They put her in a mental institution because now she becomes a ward of the state and she has no rights. But when you get arrested, you have the right to remain silent, you have the right to an attorney, you have the right to all these things. So Yogi Farrell is fling over in a mental institution in St. Vincent. She gone to court, can't come out. Next week, gone to court, can't come out. The next week, gone to court, she couldn't even stand up. So now they're like, Babbzy, come on, man. You got to do something. I'm like, okay, give me the story. Let me see what's going on. What are they sedating her with? What are this and that? So they're like, Babbzy. Actually, my lawyer from Barbados, Raquel Jilks, called me and she said, Babbzy, I know that you are the only person that's going to save this girl. If you do not get this girl out of the mental institution, then people are going to kill her. You got to do something. Deal with the backlash. So, if one of the closest people to me, who's a lawyer that has always supported me, comes and says, Babbzy, come out and talk, Babbzy came out and talked. Big up Ras Moses, because every Vincy was afraid to even come and march out with me. I march out by myself and take on the Gonzalez family from St. Vincent, which is one of the most powerful families in the Caribbean. What are you talking about? You're bigger than me as a blogger. You don't even know the half of what the fuck my blog has done. If you did, you wouldn't be coming and making stupid comments about international TV. What the fuck are you talking about? The amount of soap monarchs and segments that what are you talking about? When Ras Moses come out with me and we march out now, we start talking and think Jesus Christ. Andrew Pilgrim, who is a bad man lawyer from Barbados. Jump on a flight, Liat flight to St. Vincent and kick off Yugi Farrell legal team and went and get Yugi Farrell out of the mental institution. You got them type of powers, J.A. Radio. You could save people's lives. You could bring home people's dead family from countries. You could coordinate in hurricane relief in a country that you don't even come from. Tell me what the fuck you think you wanna is, man. Know your fucking size, B. Stay over there, go up on coffee thing and go and quarrel with them people that are over there. Don't come over here where no fucking real shotters live, man. You see, we got your immigration file, we got every rassle about you in seconds. Now you got problems. Now you're talking about sending to the lawyer. What will our lawyer gonna send information in for you to? Now what? I can tell you in 2 years, I'm gonna be in Canada. Where are you gonna be? You guys gotta look at some fucking stupid pea brain shit and then trying to size up, oh, how my man left me and how my $200 plate and this and that never happened. Let me tell you something about that, Shakira. You wouldn't understand my place because I am a boss. And when I realized that the man that I had is not growing with me, I had enough guts to get rid of him. I could have been like you that went and fly down in Jamaica and import man to Canada with you. But I get up and I get up and I leave. And then from me leaving, all of my fans sit down and watch me build the care box with my bare hands. So me and Kevin break up is something to gloat about and laugh about. Me and Kevin break up is one of the most biggest stories of resilience right now from anybody in Caribbean blogging. You people look at me and they say Jesus Christ with Babbzy could get kicked down by a man like this and this man trying to lie on her and do this to her and do that to her and she still come out, she still start a company. Who Walmart want buy the carrot box? Trader Joe's want the carrot box. Trader Joe's want 50,000 bucks. How I could get 50,000 carrot boxes at Trader Joe's? I ain't got nowhere to do that. A company that I build with my bare hands. You and Wiz could build something. You and Wiz only know how to tear down things. Know who to size up yourself against, man. Come disrespect people that come and fucking do a whole heap of things for the entire region. You come in, we're bigger than you know. We're bigger than you know. Why? Because when you go live on YouTube, everybody know you're coming to debut Cartel new song, Cartel new video. And everybody know that you gonna let them call in and diss Alkaline and talk all kind of things about anybody, and you ain't gonna stop them. So what? That makes you big? That you have a platform that you let fucking people come and shit in? And you know when you realize you're in trouble? You realize when you're in trouble when the same Fox 5 man come on your segment? Or when your chat start to get out of hand, I call you, I say, hey, I don't think one should do this, this chat thing getting out of hand. All you ignore me because all your ego's big and all you know every fucking thing. When this Fox 5 man come on that segment, if you see how you fans deal with that man, that's how I know you don't have fans. Because if you had real fans, they would have been like, look, we gotta be on our P's and Q's today because the big boss coming in from Fox 5 to come and talk. You see how you would deal with that man in that chat? Batty boy, the Batty boy want fuck cartel. I want do him dog. Yo, that man sound like a batty boy. That man sound like he want fuck cartel. That boy that want this. That boy that want that. Look how them deal with fucking the Fox 5 man in your chat. It was so shame that you had to take the live down and cut out the chat to repost it. Them drag him. That same man could come on my platform and see the utmost respect from my fans. Utmost respect. Your fans come and insult the man. How you could got fans and them calling the man at false five that's supposed to be the big shot and helping you, Bulla man and Batty man and all kind of thing in the chat because they don't give a fuck about your relationship with him. They don't give a fuck about you, either of you. All they care about is what you can say about Cartel and if you can let them call in and this intense and this vendetta and these people. That's all them studying you for. Look at your videos when you got something about you. Nobody don't care about you. You got videos up showing about cooking. Nobody wants any food from one. Huh? And then the nerve of Shakira to come and call me a girl, a good skinny, good clean neck, yo slim and trim and not to go a gym. Babbzy, who you talking to? Gorilla? Shakira used the first fucking body I ever see that's not need and the calves still touching. Use a midget. You're Abzaki as Ra. So look at the video with you and fucking Wiz. They're talking about Pterodon. You can't even button your fucking shirt. Your clothes don't even fit. You got in plastic hair. The reason I got tied this up is because this hair is real. You got the nerve to talk about how people look. You the only buddy who knees knock and calves touch. What the fuck you talking about? I'm 5'11", the same height as Naomi Campbell, the same height as Michelle Obama, the same height as Ciara, the same height as almost any supermodel that ever lived, Cindy Crawford, and all these people is the same height as me. Them is gorillas. What you two need to do is come off social media and stop acting like assholes and represent for Jamaica. Jamaica don't claim you. They don't. You don't represent for them. Them. Teach them. Represent for Jamaica. Rapa Crapa. You people are not no representatives from Jamaica. You're not no representatives for Jamaica. What you need to do is go and sort out your immigration problems, go and sort out your CRA problems, and go and sort out your problems that you're gonna got at work very soon. And if you wanna come back with your ego and come and fuck around me, come. Like I say, I own my house. Like I say, I educated. My education alone is more than the two of you combined. Who are you fucking with? You think you? I don't even want to call some of them people name on my channel. The worst thing I ever do in the history of my blog was bring dancehall on it. The worst thing I ever do in the history of my blog was bring dancehall on it because this is what the fuck I've been dealing with for the last 5 years. Every fucking day, Shibata coming, China Chin coming, Triple X coming. Every fucking day is some stupid dancehall blogger coming to come and quarrel with me about bullshit. While I got to make sure that these artists can get on shows and still make money and support themselves and make sure that Soca don't die because COVID got its foot on Soca's neck. There hasn't been a carnival in the last 2 years plus. That means almost every single island Soca artists are in trouble. I'm a frontline person for our culture. And like it or not, I was one of the first points of contact for dancehall. That's why the dancehall artists will never side with you because they know what I do for them behind the scenes. They know the events that I help them get on behind the scenes. When a show called me from Germany and they say, Babbzy, we want 5 dancehall artists and we want this and that. When I tell them governor and I tell them this and that, then they're going to book the people I tell them to book. Barbados on the water, come up. Shirley Stewart, walk away from love, call me Babbzy. You know, I wanted to know if I could get this done and that done and this, that, and that done. I said, hold on there. White call Barbados on the water. I said, hey, Shirley Stewart, walk away from love. You gotta put it on the show. The man come on the show. The man said, Babbzy, I never seen nobody do this so easy in my life. You much fucking people like just be out here helping, and I gotta be fighting these fucking stupid dancehall people off me all the time. And I gotta be out here trying to make sure that these men get in ponchos and getting the collabs they want and getting certain things. And at the same time, I got pussy hole boyfriends trying to drag me down. I gotta fight them off me. I gotta fight dancehall bloggers off me. And I still gotta carry the fucking region on my back. You think this has been easy? The last fucking 5 years I've been hell with these fucking people, B. Hell. Oh, Babbzy, what do you think about so and so song? Well, I think that they're mixing it back on Public Enemy #1. So because I didn't like their artist music video, or I gave their artist music video a 7 out of 10 4 years ago, they fucking following me everywhere. Everywhere. Every fucking day I'm dealing with dance, all fucking idiots trying to get off me. Get off me. Babbzy, look, Jamaican strength. Me, I don't need Jamaican strength. If everybody in Jamaica hated me tomorrow, the Caribbean got 45 million people. Jamaica is 3 million. That's 42 million people that ain't got a problem with me. And the truth of the matter is, the most of my followers are Jamaican. The majority of my followers are Jamaican. When I went to Jamaica the last time there in the airport, mask on and everything, the woman interviewing me, she's like, have you had contact with Ebola? And have you had contact with meningitis? So I say, so I'm talking to her normally at first, you know. I said, sweetheart, where you think I come from? Vietnam? If I come from Canada with meningitis and Ebola, I think you're talking about? The woman's like, wait, Babbzy? She started looking at me. I say, yeah. She's like, hold on. Wait, I didn't know that's you. I said, yeah, because you ain't hear me go in the bitches. And I got a Canadian passport, so you wouldn't be expecting Carla to be Babbzy. I was like, but Jesus Christ, I love you. God, no, this, that. No, sir, hold on. Call her friend. Look who they are, man. Dear Babbzy, they are right now. All the women in there that taking the temperature, the people ear and do anything, start behave like fucking start screaming and thing in there. You kidding me? Then now I gone outside and gone to get to the immigration where they stamp your passport and thing, right? The man talking. So then I see he go like this, and I see he point at me. So now I thinking, oh God, they gonna come in. What they gonna do to me? So he said, go ahead. When I roll out, the immigration man left his booth and said, hey, Babbzy, I'm not supposed to do this, but can I get a selfie with you, please, dog? I love you. John was star. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, face the wall so they don't see you pull down your mask. The man's like, this in the picture. Immigration officer beside me. Yo, me meet Babbzy today. I gone out now to go get my suitcase, you know. When I gone to get on the suitcase, task force out there, because task force forcing you to put the app. Wait, you know I don't make up no lies. This is the app then they force you to put on your phone there, right? To track you during the COVID when it first started, right? That's them there that put the app on the phone when I went down there, right? That's to show you I don't make up nothing. When now I gone to the JCF men standing there with a gun, or the army men, not the police. They're there with their gun. And then now they're coming to put the thing on my phone and make it work and whatever. So the man putting the app on my phone say, you know, you're peaceful in a person, you know, because you go on bad on the internet, you know. I'm like, huh? Task force man taking picture with me in Jamaica. I could tell you stories. I in the bush in Russell, St. Thomas, in Jamaica, in the bush chilling and thing, gone to go pee, got pee, we pull over and stop. I walk into a bar, woman look at me. She said, you's a rapper? I said, no. She's like, oh, okay. So I gone and pee in the people's bathroom. When I come out, Bushman and them sitting on there like, yo, Babbzy, what go on? Yeah, deal with this and that. I'm like, Bushman knows me. Say, yo, give me a number, let me link up. And I said, Thomas, you know, these people just always want to paint this picture like, because I'm not in this dance hall clique with them, that I'm a nobody and nothing is going on for me. That's fine, right? If that's how them feel, that's how them feel. But when them start to take action on it, like, this has been years of me just not fucking hitting none of these people back. I'm tired of it. J.A. Rito ain't got no fucking right to even be talking to me. For what? Them channel in the ditch. And the only reason that I'm on YouTube now is because I don't want this content on my Instagram and on my Instagram live and on my Facebook live. So I put it over here. Because I know if I go on Facebook live, here's what's gonna happen. You would have seen about 5,000 people on the live sitting down now, and it would have been all trolly, and then I would have been getting in a back and forth with people. I have not been live on this channel in 8-9 months. So I know that there's not even going to be an alert sent out to say Babbzy live. So that people can watch the replay so they can understand what's going on. They can even see J.A. Raider coming here like assholes, stupid ass fucking people. It's like them feel invincible. We're going to send our lawyers. Okay, let's go to court. Tyrone board. Let's go. Your grounds is what? You call me a waste girl on the internet, and my fans see it, and they went and dig up behind you, and they went and attached that to your file. What I got to do with me? Nothing that has happened to you right now is something that you did not initiate. You talked about me. You're the one in the chat talking about you live in project housing and buy house. You're the one in the chat talking. This is not nobody that making up something against you. You guys sit down and say these things in coffee's chat. You guys came and talk bad. You come in here and you talk bad. So when people start to press your neck now, don't play victim. It wasn't like somebody flip a coin and say, who are we gonna trouble today? And they're like, JA Radio. You guys have been acting like assholes. And I warned you guys from before. Do not play with me because Team Babbzy is not the fucking people to play with. It's because I have a heart. When I see these people dig out your file and see these things, but I don't even know what to say. I said, well, Jesus Christ, well, God bless you, this and that. You, the city of Toronto could do this and that. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, but why JA Radio don't just fucking whine to the side and leave me alone, dog? Leave me alone, B. I will never be in no cult with none of you. If Cartel does a song and it's a 10 out of 10, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. If Cartel does a song and it's a 5 out of 10, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I'm not no cult nigga, B. You guys all want to push me in this cult with all of you guys. Oh, we all have beat Terror down today and you come. Yeah, because I come from a place of logic and reasoning. Because I'm stupid like J.A. ready to sit down and talk people naming things you don't like. Terradan, if you want Tyrone, send them a fucking, put a civil suit on them for slander. Let me know, you know. Because that video that they do against you, them ain't got no evidence for them to be doing that. They're on Canadian soil terrorizing somebody in Jamaica. They must feel that because you're Terradan, that you can't do nothing. Since they say I'm your best friend, I would defend you. Get up and do productive things. Help dancehall. The reason that I'm even on these panels is because when I hear them start saying, we got to find ways to help dancehall and this, and then I said, Jesus Christ, somebody now going to be able to big up dancehall. Big up Rapper Cropper every time. Them people are the real people in blogging. Man like Rapper Cropper, J.A. Radio can't even see the Rapper Cropper. J.A. Radio bigger than Rapper Cropper? Weird. When Rapper Cropper go out, them artists act like groupies when they see him. I can confirm that. Rapper Cropper gonna go and hide in fucking VIP corners and think of when the artists see him. They're like, yo, charge you all, go on down, watch you take that drop up, big up your blood clots up, this and that. J.A. Radio, what events have you been at? Have you been at Sumfest? No. Because the Sumfest I was at, I remember you dissing Massacre Outfit and talking about this and that. When Massacre Outfit, the hardest cunt, you weren't there? I just standing right there. When Massacre come off the stage, I get caught in the back between JOP, for Jenna, Governor, and them. Task force have to separate the men. Corey Todd and them had to walk out, and then I don't need them at the pause at the side, and I get caught in that in the back. Massacre Outfit, the hardest cut. Where's that shot? Oh, his outfit didn't look good. You ever look good yet, Shakira? Shakira, I never even see you with human hair yet. I never even see you with human hair. All I ever see you with is this gel down thing and this half fucking. What are you talking about, sweetheart? The reason I gotta tie this down is because it is from Malaysia. You see how light that is? That look like Pantene Pro V to you. That look like Tresemme. That's off of some Malaysian child head. Leave me the fuck alone, man. Leave me alone, dog. You Babbzy fans, haven't we been happy on Instagram? Haven't we been happy on Facebook? We doing Dear Babbzies, we laughing, we doing we thing. I doing Dear Babbzy, they say, oh, Babbzy imitating Dear Dream. How I could be imitating Dear Dream? When Dear Babbzy exists before Dear Dream even existed. But Dear Babbzy, what are you people really talking about? How I could be copying Dear Dream when I got replies in my Dear Babbzies? Why how we get up and help families with their Babbzies. You remember when COVID started? A woman had write in and she had said that her husband has COVID and he's on a ventilator. This is when COVID first started. Nobody even knew what was going on with COVID and how this thing was gonna unfold. And literally, woman write in, she said, Babbzy, I don't know who to turn to. I'm sorry to bother you. I have 4 kids. I have no money. I have no food in my pantry. My husband is on a ventilator in the hospital. Can you please help me? I don't know who else to ask. Remember, no. I put the post on Dear Babbzy up on the wall. People come back and they say, Babbzy, where you to get this moment of money to this woman, right? I say, all right, let me put up a PayPal and thing and you can send money to a woman, right? When I tell you I get up, it was about 6 o'clock. Remember the back then the curfew and the stores of them closing early. When now I get up, I gone across to Metro and pick up all kind of groceries. I ain't make $1 yet from donations, you know. I ain't make $1 from donations yet. And I gone in the supermarket, pick up everything that I can. I had to message Dwayne because Dwayne got kids them ages, and I'm like, what do kids at this ages eat? Fruit roll up, like I didn't know you know, I already eat. Yeah, that's what I mean. So then now, boom, get in the car, drive down there to the woman. When I get down there, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I I like B. This, I deal with real things, you know, B. When I get to this woman's house, them kids grab on me like I was Santa Claus or somebody. Because I didn't even want to wait till the next day to buy the groceries. I was like, let me just get them now and go and sort her out now. When I pull up, them kids run out and jump on me like I was Santa Claus. The last one wouldn't even let go off of me. I tried to when I gotta leave now, they literally peeling her off me. I ain't even get $1 yet in donations. When I get back home, Miss World Boss could tell you because she handles my cash app because she's in America. When the donations come in, it was to the point where I was like, yo, in half a day, we raised $11,000 for one family. You know what the woman said? She said, here's what we're going to do. I said, here's your mortgage payment. She said, help other families. You know what we do with that money? Families in Trinidad turn around and ask for help. We use the money for that. Families in Jamaica message, they want help. We use some of the money for them. Bajan families say they want help. We use some of the money for them. Then now when I went to Barbados, Price Smart in Barbados would not take the money. Price Mart give the people that follow me the food and say them is Babbzy fans. Don't worry, we just let them take this. So the money that I raise for the food, Price Mart give him the food for free. Price Mart is like from his team, Babbzy, we in. How the fuck Wiz and Shackle come and talk to people like me? You fucking crazy? Go and argue with Lex Be Honest and Nelly, these other podcasts, all your jobs. Sit the fuck away from me, man. We be out here dealing with real fucking things, you know? You ever lift a finger yet, Wiz and Shack, to help people? You ever do something with your platform besides make fun of people and tear down people? Don't compare yourself ever to fucking me in life, me. Y'all are some fucking rap scrap bottom feeder ass people to me, man. The nerve. This blogging thing, I tell you, the worst thing I ever do was get involved in dancehall blogging. B, I cannot live in peace. I am every fucking day fighting these people off me. All who say that, oh, unruly was said, on Gaza was said, on this. I don't have fucking time for this. Every fucking day I'm dealing with somebody. Oh, Babbzy not like Jamaican people, you know. And when you go and ask them, well, what did she say? Them can't tell you nothing that make an ounce of sense that I say. But them running around, Babbzy not like Jamaican, Babbzy not like Jamaican, Babbzy not like Jamaican. To the point, right? Where, remember now, last story and I gone. Latoya Alcindor get murdered in Jamaica, Canadian girl, right? I ain't know nothing about this. I see my high school mate on TV crying, saying that the Jamaican police and the Jamaican government have been no help. They've been trying to locate, you know, what happened, who killed her, whatever. The girl that she just played cards with is went end up finding her dead because they didn't see her for a couple of days, right? So boom, find out my classmate family. So we start talking. Them say, hey, you know, the news and the media in Jamaica ignoring them, right? The media in Jamaica ignoring them. And the only body that cover it is RJR Online, their website, and it's a one-liner and they spell the woman name wrong. So they're like, Babbzy, we need help. Right? I'm like, okay. So I run out now. And I'm like, where's the Jamaican media on this here? Woman get killed from Canada down there in Jamaica. We want help. We want to find out who do it. We want to get this. We want to get that. A woman dead, you know? Dirty girl, you always a call Jamaica name. Go suck your mother. Go fuck off and then you keep Jamaica out of your mouth. These people can't hide for a fucking minute and say, okay, look, a woman dead and they want to find out what happened and they want to get, nah, them down in my comments. Keep Jamaica out of your mouth. Yeah, yeah, I want Jamaica all the time. Yeah. Somebody dead, you know? Somebody dead. And that's what I'm dealing with. Trying to find the killer and try to help this family. I got to beat off Jamaican trolls in my fucking out my chat. Because them say I don't like them. When we trying to fucking find answers for women that get killed on vacation. Nobody can have no fucking heart. Nobody can even sit down and say to themselves, okay, this is not the time for this, you know. Maybe I should just chill out and allow this right now. No, here them come to come and match up every fucking thing. So when we trying to do this and find a woman, guess where I end up on? Pink wall. This dirty blood clot yellows a call Jamaican name. I don't know what wrong with her. So now I gotta deal with pink wall trolls where I try to console my friend to get her help to find out who killed her cousin in Jamaica. That's what I gotta deal with on an average fucking day. That's what I deal with. And nobody don't know what I be dealing with. I nobody don't know what I be going through. You know what it is to be here? You gotta help people and fight people off you. Couple months ago, I saw her, what Latoya Alcindor, her cousin. I didn't even know who she was. I was coming out of Starbucks Center. She come and she see me. She's like, Babbzy? I was like, yeah. She hugged me and start crying. All my shirt did wet. She's like, I cannot believe you went through that trying to get help from my cousin. I'm so sorry. I can't understand why these people were attacking you like this. I felt so bad. I felt hopeless. I felt I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do. I'm like, don't worry about it, man. I stand in the Gideon with Team Babbzy. So you see these people in here that rep for me, the reason that they rep for me is because I rep for them. So a person like Wiz and Shotgun get licks and abused for troubling me because people in Antigua know that Wiz and Shaq will never talk about burning flames on their platform. The people from Virgin Islands know that Wiz and Shaq will never talk about Virgin Islands on their platform and never talk about Daddy Friday and these people. Vinci's know that Winston Soso and Portia and them would never get a look on JA radio platform. These people would never side with them. That's their problem. So now them gone and they pick Gaza. They channel ain't doing so good and they're miserable. Miserable. You should be happy your house sold the other day. You get a little change off the house. But if you want to come and spend off the money that you make from that, and you want to spend it and make it in legal fees, I don't care what you do with it. The little 2 pennies you make on your house sale, try and use it to put it to good use and stop coming on social media and like you got no fucking sense. I try and leave people alone that out here actually doing things and accomplishing things. You don't do one fuck for society, but pull down people. Big up Drea Nation anywhere you at. Love you always, Drea. Big up. See, I see Hardball there too, man. Gaza Ricardo. There's two different freaking categories and lanes, man. If you guys are over there in this bullshit tear down, people ain't stay the fuck over there, B. We over here trying to make sure that fucking Soca don't die. I do what the best I can do for dancehall, but because I always fighting with dancehall bloggers, I can't help as the way I would like to help them. Cause anytime something happens, it's be like, Babbzy's been Babbzy this and she this and she that. The amount of artists that message me every day and they're like, Babbzy, come back and blogging, please. Cause these bloggers only talk about Cartel, Alkaline, Unruly, and Massacre. Help us. I can show you hundreds of young artists messaging me wanting help. I don't know what to do. Because I know when I step back in, I gotta deal with these people and knock them off me, man. Can I find a common ground and resolve? No, after Whistle and Chat coming at the fucking asshole in my chat today, Goblin, it's full court press. Goblin, I can introduce them to Power Soca. When they get the 160 BPMs and they can't drill. When they get the Connelltown basketball pie corner bus that don't even exist, they understand themselves. Because many times I warn them, I said, leave me alone. But they think that they're fucking tough. I know I know that Canada can't send me nowhere. If the gloves off, the gloves off. Send the fucking cease and desist to my house. And my lawyer, he will give you the address. But when Team Babbzy done with you, you gonna got more worries than me. I the last buddy you gotta worry about. Or when them start questioning you about the income that you make while you're living in the project, you got problems. Every one of my fans know I don't trouble people over there. Oh, you gotta call our name for attention. You got who the fuck is Willa? Jesus Christ, dog. You little low budget ass barefoot straw hat cunts. Talking like you, and the reason that I blasted them is because they talk about my mother. Well, she's been dead soon, and I gotta go pay attention to her. And because they had ample opportunity to come and talk to me, but they wait till the day that them people in coffee chat gang up on me to come and then try to gang up on me. And I don't like punks. Nigga, when you got a problem with me, if you see me anywhere, you come and talk to me. You have my number, you're on my WhatsApp, you have all these things. Why the fuck you never said nothing to me before? Me and Jay Radio been on that same panel with Coffee 3, 4, 5 times. They've never said nothing to me. And when now them see that everybody attacking me, because it's like they see Phoebe Reggae and them in there, you know. And them know that them all come from the same place in Jamaica. Them start out now because I sure in their mind be like, okay, well, Babbzy outnumbered them. I never outnumbered. Grenada tried to bury me, I still here, B. Jamaicans have been trying to bury me for 5 years, I still here, B. You can never outnumber me, man. I tell you, I will stand and go down to the depths of hell to defend the truth. Is if you can follow me down there and a lie is what I want, if you want to do. People on coffee panel beating me because they want me to call Terradan a thief. They want me to diss Terradan. And because I say I don't have the details about everything that transpired, I ain't gonna jump up and call Terradan a thief. Then vex. Because I'm not doing what them want me to do. I'm not saying what them want me to say. Them do this all the fucking time. A day I on a segment, I give Alkaline album a review. Jesus Christ, the next day when I wake up, if you see the people in my DMs on Instagram talk about, Lord, the young Lord, yo, these people take these fucking things to heart. If somebody don't like your artist, they don't like your fucking artist. But 4 and 5 and 6 years later, you still trolling them because they don't like your artist? You people are sick. You people are the demise of dancehall. I never seen an American blogger talk about dancehall artists in a negative way. The only people I ever see disrespect dancehall artists is Jamaicans. It's Jamaican people that come out and making lives and making blogs and making money off telling lies on artists. What American blogger does lie on dancehall artists? Show me them. Where them is? It's Jamaicans tear down dancehall. And they want to sit down here and be like, can you tell us what happened to dancehall? What the fuck you looking at weed for? It's one of that control it. It's one of that fuck it into the ground. It's people like Wiz and Shack that give a voice to trolls. Got people calling this, yo, Miss Watson, yo, me here about to kill a car, throw my fight my artist. Yo, man, I'm a batty man. You think you could call Sparrow a batty man? You think you could call Super Blue, Gabby, Griner, one of them in a batty man? Boy, you get roast for that. Cause in everybody else's music, you can't diss their veterans. Go talk hard about Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross was a buller, and you can't even say that the man was a buller. You get killed for that. These people respect their veterans. DMX dead the other day from a drug overdose, and everybody had to be hush hush about it because you can't diss DMX. Everybody know he has struggles with crack and cocaine, but you cannot diss DMX. It's dancehall the only body that can get up and call Beanie Man a batty man and Bounty Killer a batty man. Frankie Paul dead, and you talking about, well, where all this batty man money go? It's you guys that tear down your own people. Nobody never tear down Frankie Paul. When Frankie Paul dead, everybody was like condolences this and that. It's Jamaicans that say batty boy dead from AIDS. Nobody international ever did Frankie Paul because the international market love Frankie Paul. It's Jamaicans that call him a batty man and say he dead from AIDS. All you need to stop lying, make up stories and talk about people fighting you, that your music getting fight because Usain Bolt win 100 meters in America, America fighting dancehall from the shut the fuck up, man. Start reasoning with logic and start looking at things the real way. Reggaeton stole from us. No, they did not. Reggaeton built reggaeton right in front of you. You want to become and blame people. J Radio on the video. Oh, we find out that Prince Financial and Tia used to fuck and this and that. Some sex tape video going around where it looks like she's sucking a dick. J Radio on it. Shensia looking like she sucked dick. Shakira, you to suck dick. You two talk like you perfect. Talk about what happened to the man that married me. Well, you went and bring up Wiz up here. That's why Wiz can't talk. That's why Wiz like a church mouse because he under your ruling. But do you know if you could be married to Wiz a year from today? You don't know what can happen. You all here pomposing with a Caribbean man. Is it Caribbean man easy? How you know Wiz ain't have an agenda to get up in Canada? And when he get what he gotta get, he gonna left you. You don't know that? He might end up leaving for what he really want to go with. Somebody that is back like Laura and bold like Ambrose at the same time. You don't know how you're gonna end up. Because I got Wiz immigration file. I ain't talked about he yet. Because I get confused on how he get up here. I want to know if he come up here as a refugee, because I know that it's killed Bull man in Jamaica. So when I see he up here now and can't go down Fox 5 and all kind of thing, I want to know, well, you's a refugee because they killing gays in Jamaica for true. Yeah, they just kill gays in Jamaica. Your foot dirty. Don't talk to me. Wipe your foot at the door and go back so. You don't even fucking know what we're about. You out here talking for a man? What left you for somebody that is back like Laura and bow like Armos at the same time, huh? You think you know these men? You'd be surprised. Anyhow, folks, I gone. Listen, big up. I want you guys to follow Tyrone on Instagram. That's the lawyer one. I want you to follow. I'm gonna put Raquel Jokes, the other lawyer. My lawyer is Cynthia Bradshaw. But as we know, she just became the deputy prime minister of Barbados. How the fuck Wiz and Shaq could not know that my BFF is the deputy prime minister of Barbados? How the hell Wiz and Shaq don't know that my BFF is about to kill a wife? You like, do you guys even look at the person your opponent who you attacking? Do you even look? Cynthia Bradshaw is the deputy prime minister of Barbados. I gotta ask you this. I want to see if you know this. Let me see what I could do here. What's the date today? What's today's date? March 25th. What's the Prime Minister of Barbados' name? Mia Motley, right? What is Mia Motley messaging me, Heidi Face, on what day is that? March 13th. What time was that at? Why the Prime Minister of Barbados was got a fucking idiot on WhatsApp with her? Conversations. Hi, Babbzy. Mia here. How are you? The Prime Minister of Barbados will got a fucking idiot on her WhatsApp talking to them? Why? Andrew Willis to talk to you, Shakira? Andrew Willis to talk to you, Wiz? You better go and try and make friends with Go Blanca if you get deported from both here for your fuckery. Because I don't know what they're going to unfold from you. I don't know how this can go. But if I were you, I would behave your fucking self. The reason that you guys think I'm a nobody is because I talk to you. The reason that you guys think I'm a loser and nothing is going on for me is because I interact cordially with everybody. You're mad that I'm cool with Teradan and you want me to fight Teradan, and I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not the kind of person that go around and fight with people and pick sides and do this cult shit. CMR is my people. Teradan is my people. E-Zone is my people. Dre Nation is my people. Hardball is my people. I don't pick sides. As a Caribbean blogger, it would seem absurd that Teradan and I would have conversations. Teradan could tell you probably one of the first bloggers he ever sees me. You guys make it seem like it's like you're so fucking stupid. It doesn't. There's no way for you to combat this stupidity. My brain ain't really programmed for this kind of logic. I'm a senior business analyst in insurance and banking, right? And what senior business analysts do is they take business requirements and put them into computer language, and then they take computer language and they put them into business requirements, right? Does that make sense? So, just for you to get an understanding, and then I'm gone. Let's say we are going to be making a system that is going to give a discount to winter car tires, right? But the discount depends on what province the person comes from. And we're going to use their driver's license as a province. So I now would have to say, if the driver's license is from Ontario, the discount is 10%. The driver's license is from Quebec, the discount is 15%. But let's say I forget to put in the driver's license for Alberta and British Columbia. So when the people are trying to get their quote on insurance now, and they put in Alberta for their driver's license or British Columbia for their driver's license, they're not going to get an answer because the logic hasn't been programmed for that, if that makes sense. So there's no output for Alberta and British Columbia because nobody put the logic in to give it an output. That is how my brain works. So when I hear you talking to saying things that don't make no sense, I don't have no output because I don't know what to say. I know when you're in a tenement yard, the way of things is to just holler back and scream back and say whatever you could say. But I would think that in 2022, individuals be very mindful of the disrespect and the bullying and all these things that they do on social media. I would think that Wiz being an IT and communications manager would know that what the fuck them doing don't get them in problems. So where's the logic not being programmed in their mind? I work in IT. I can tell you what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. You could go on a clear your history, this and that. If you are with Verizon, AT&T, Digital, whoever, when you put your phone onto a website, even if you don't comment, they got it tracked. You're pinging off towers. We don't need your location. You know how many people I see at work get fired? And people I see at my job get fired because they in strip club and all kind of thing when they gone out on corporate events and gone to strip club and the people track them down and find them in the strip club. Somebody say, yo, you know, so and so was in the strip club and da, da, da. They go their way, pull up the phone, find it. It would be better to go back to 1950 and talk about people on a veranda. Every fucking minute with each your numbers is this, your numbers is that, blah blah blah. Let's go to Trinidad tomorrow and see if anybody know YouTube. We're not the same. Fuck, man. And it's embarrassing when you see some, you know what it feels like when you see like fucking mud hut, straw house people talking about we're bigger than Babbzy. She's jealous of us. I carry a so you. Them ain't even getting a fucking real blister and beige and style, goblin, because I put this here. And you know why they do this live on Instagram or Facebook? They would have fucking have to go and Google what the people tell them, you know? And now that they're gone and tagging me up on Instagram and tagging me up to them, this is making themselves look stupid. Them just putting themselves on fucking display for Team Babbzy to go and dig up in their life. Because if they work at the city of Toronto, they're gonna be like, "What do you tell me about Wiz and Shakira from JA Radio?" They'll be like, "Why you ask?" Oh, they're cyber stalking one of my friends on YouTube. They're cyber. That's all them need. That's all them need to give immigration. Yeah. Oh, I work at immigration. Yeah. This is what these people are doing. Oh, at you job. Oh, you have 2 employees harassing Babbzy online. Here, look, that's them right there. What the fuck is wrong with you two? Go and court with Yeti, boss, B. Let me be the Caribbean governor and do what I gotta do. How the fuck can you be in a level with me? You talk about Jamaican dancehall. You even talk about Shatta Wally and these people. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Know your place, man. Know your place. You're gonna be the first Tasha K dancehall blogging. Remember, I tell you that. You're gonna be the first that Tasha K dancehall blogging. You're gonna be the first Tasha K dancehall blogging. Nikki G, and then they have the nerve to come on this live because this is what they do. This is what they do. They do all this is all what they do. Babbzy had this views on this video. Babbzy had this views on this video. Like they don't understand how content works. If I put up tomorrow that Anguilla has a new hotel, 4 people might click on that. And those 4 people might end up flying to Anguilla. And my job as promoting the Caribbean community is done. Because I made 4 people visit Anguilla. I might put up a story next week that talking about Shensia copyright. I might get 40,000 views on YouTube. On Facebook, I might get 4 views on YouTube. So because I got 4 views on YouTube and 40,000 views on Facebook, what the fuck does this mean to you guys? Why are you so have you heard me come and tell you at any point that I'm unhappy? And we be over on Instagram laughing, putting our walk up videos up, putting some videos that gonna make us cry sometime, putting some videos up that gonna make us donate sometime. We happy. You two are married and fucking worried about me? Stop it. Not my fault that you went public against me and people track you down. I didn't, the people track you down. The people track you down. Your house sell. Aren't you happy that your house just sold over this listing price? What the fuck you doing here? You should be out at a club celebrating. Or church. I don't know what denomination all you is. I know you sound like you got Scuntacron. Scuntacron is the variant to Omicron. The two of you sound like you got Scuntacron. Leave people alone. That's why I don't deal with these people. You talking about music and this and that. Mash, how many sales did Mashal have first week? Machel Montano had how many sales first week? Well, I just checked his album. He had 25 pure sales first week. So what does that mean? It means nothing not going for Machel Montano. Machel Montano that sold out Madison Square Gardens 2 nights back to back. Machel Montano that was the actual promoter of the event and didn't even take $1 from anyone to put on event in Madison Square Gardens 2 nights back to back. Machel Montano in an artist because he sold 25 albums first week. Soca music is not an albums driven music. What are you talking about? The only Soca albums people used to buy is when BP would do their compilations, Soca Gold and these things. What are you talking about? Machel Montano is the reason that there's a Hollywood Carnival. Machel Montano ain't a good artist because he sold 25 albums first week. Man, get the fuck up on the Russell here, man. Machel bigger than some of these same people you sitting on quarreling about. That's so fucking stupid, man. Every day. The reason why that's all not playing America, you see but win gold medal and them Bex and then Shelly and Fraser coming down at them blood clot. Shut the fuck up, man. You dance on music ain't playing because Shelly and Fraser and Usain Bolt winning gold. Man, this fucking low level razzle vibration. Hey, don't, man. Anyhow, Diamond Clark, big up. Who's there? Nikki Jean, love you. Big yourself up there, Miss T. I don't even know who that is. Western, if I big you up, right? You can stop fucking picking on me. Cause you don't like me for whatever reason. You deal with me real dread like Western. Like if I shouted you out now, you better start liking Rise for me. Drea Nation, big up yourself, love you, dog. You done know. Hardball. Philip. Gavin don't like me neither. What you doing over here, Gavin? I guess you all still cause you got no Babbzy heart. Pure. We love you. Even though you're shorty, fuck out of me. All right, man. All right, Gavin. Rhea, big up Rhea Sparman. Tell them Spearman, sorry. Tell them about Rhea, your box ship. Hold on, Rhea. Rhea, your box ship. Your box ship, I'm gonna double check here before you go. You see how business people does operate? Rhea, your box should be arriving by you. Well, let me check your Shopify. It says it's supposed to be delivered March 31st, which is next week, but it's probably going to come faster than that. Today is what, March 25th? It's in America already, so you're going to get that. Anybody else want to check this carrot box stuff? Hold on, you guys want to say hi to my mom and say something? Let me go see my mother. Let me go see if I can find the who my mother thing downstairs, I don't know anybody at right? Mom! What's going on? I on YouTube live, the people can hear you. You hear that Wizard Shakira say that you got one foot in the grave and that I should come off social media so I can bury you and put up a GoFundMe link and beg money. You hear that? What you tell me? Oh, let me get close there. Wait. Get him the Mount Hellaby dung and he got to be a dance for me there, man. Say it again, I'm area. Kiss your ass, you rascal. Mom, you saw niggas, mom, don't do that. But but you can imagine them coming to tell me about house them buy and because they move out of the project and they buy house in Bowmanville. I'm talking about I living at home house, my parents and all kind of thing. What wrong with your area? Because their mother, right? Peter Gay Williams, they dropped them off at Peter Gay Williams' house. I went to go and buy Fabuloso to mark the ground. And she never come back for them. Right. You understand how it goes? You understand? That's what got the people upset because my mother got my back down to the end of time. My mother with the shit. My mother getting locked up already in Canada for beating up women and thing, you know? Yeah, and then soft and what you do the woman there now again? Well, hold on, let me go and get the loaded. Get him the megaphone, mom, here let me sound there. What you do to she? I beat she ass. Oh, you think you could play with Babbzy? Ain't nobody fighting nothing about here, ain't no mock Christians here, you know. Ain't nobody doing a fake thing around here, you know. Shakira and Wiz. It's you two that out here pompous and like you some high society people. You fucking mud hut. Was it mud hut straw hut people? Corned beef and biscuit people. You could talk to real people. You could talk to people that real out here. You can't fucking do that. All you could do is pretend and put false this and false that and pretend you was somebody. We have careers now why we cannot be on YouTube because we have busy lives. You find my fucking life though. How busy one I was? That wanna find me? How come wanna find me then? When I wasn't busy? How come you wasn't busy and you end up on my life with the 5 people that are on it? You see one of you two is two big shite home cunts. I wouldn't even deal with you in bed and rough you up. I want you to even hear my mother would curse you. My mother beat the shit out of the two of you, you know. I ain't making no threats from me. I telling you my mother would bust your ass. My mother went to jail for beating up a woman, same thing, Jamaican woman. Yeah, when I come here, baby, and on that side and this and that. When she took my mother gone, she almost dead. And the funny thing is, they fired the woman and kept my mother. Johnson and Johnson, 35 years. That's how we just do it. Real people. Here we tell you. Anyhow, folks, I gone. Nikki Jean, you like my mama. Listen, she feeling better, so we're gonna bring she back on the blogs and things. My reality channel, you know, PER, the code name Per, the pork eating Rasta, right? That I used to be with. He delete my channel at 98,000 followers. He delete my reality channel because he had access to the channel. Me and him, 98,000 followers. The man delete my channel 3 years ago. That's pretty much why one of the reasons I stopped being on YouTube. Guys, man, I take that real hard, you know. The man delete my reality channel, but I can bring one back. I can bring one back with my shite cameras that day, right? All right. Anyhow, guys, love you. Be good. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Keep your eyes on Wiz and Shackle. I don't know if they're gonna jump off a cliff. They're gonna be pretending one way, but they gotta be shitting because they will want to know how the hell I know their house sell. They will want to know how the hell I know these things. Tell them keep playing around. Stop fucking around me. Bye. Exile the artist. You should be worried about some other things. Bye. Adoring 55. See ya. Love you. Bye.